Hello friends, hello. Welcome to Hummus Foodie Friday. My name is Jessica and this is...
I'm Kenneth.
And we are going to make baked pork chops with creamy mushroom sauce. So we had pork chops in the fridge and I was like, all right, let's use these up today because we're going to be gone next week. And that is our oven there. So let's go ahead and get started. We have already preheated the oven to 375 degrees, and we're going to rub pork chops all over with a bit of olive oil.
Already did it.
Okay, perfect. Season generously with salt and pepper on both sides, which she's done. We're going to melt 1 tablespoon of butter in a large oven-safe skillet over medium heat. Once you jump on, say hello. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Candace. And we're just going to make something that is, all honesty, very easy. And this is something that you could put over whatever. Mashed potato, rice.
Mashed potatoes. You can just serve it with some steamed vegetables.
All kinds of things, really.
Serve it as a side to go with.
What am I doing with this?
I need 2 cups of broth.
All right, so I'm going to be making up some broth here, seasoned roasted garlic. Tammy says hello. Hello, Angela. Hello, Yannette. Let's see here. So what has been going on this week? Wow. Well, we're getting ready for spring break. Our girls they're officially on vacation now. And
tried to leave them at the school, but they were like, no.
Yeah. Let's see here. I am, what did you call it today? With Facebook?
Are you on probation?
Oh yes, I'm on probation this week. Or I'm on probation for 90 days with Facebook. But that's okay. I disobeyed one of their playground rules that
She stumbled across it more than she actually went out and disobeyed it.
Yeah. So, sometimes that happens with Facebook, and I went against one of their rules. And so
and the evil Facebook bots smacked her down.
Smacked me down. Kind of gave me a pretty hard blow this week. 90 days. 90 days regarding on my reels. So if you are wanting to also see reels from me, because I was doing about 4 to 6 reels a day, you want to check me over on Instagram, and I am starting to do some
she's finally going to start loading things onto her YouTube channel.
That too, yes, because you can do,
I don't know where
you can put up shorts, which are basically like reels, but they're 15 seconds long. So I'm starting to do that also. So make sure to check me out. You can find me on Instagram at jessica.bennett.hummus. If you want that link, just drop down below IG. And I'll make sure that you get that. But that's where a lot of my reels are going to be right now. I'm still going to be putting reels on Facebook, of course, but at the same time, I want to grow Instagram. So, but word to the wise, always check everything when it comes to Facebook, because sometimes you don't even realize that you broke one of their rules. And then when you find out, it happens, just like a lot of people will go in Facebook jail. Well, this is a little bit more than Facebook jail. Facebook jail usually lasts maybe 7 days to 30 days, not 90. But it is what it is, right? Hello, Rachel, Greg, Bobby, Angela, Zania, Nikki, Steven, Stephanie. We got all kinds All kinds of people here. What did Tammy say? I love the better than broth. Yes, it is really, really good. That was one thing that I had seen, I think, with cooking one day. It's better to get those ones instead of like the powder. It's more concentrated.
It has less preservatives.
That too. That too. Hello, Nikki. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Hello, Susan, Deb, Justa, Sharon. All right, what do you want me to do with this? Nothing yet? Okay. So once your butter is melted, drizzled 1 tablespoon of oil. We added pork chops to the pan, and what we're doing now is searing them for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until they're nicely browned, and then we're going to transfer to a plate and set aside. And if I recall, searing them just makes them more moist inside, right, as they're cooking?
What we're doing is we're all we're trying to do is brown the outside by searing it. Mm-hmm. We're actually going to finish cooking it in the oven. So this is just to brown it, so that way, yeah, it'll help lock in the juices.
And what's awesome about these pans is they can go right in our oven. Justa says, hello from New York. New York in the house. Oh, thank you so much, Nikki. That is so nice of you. She said that she loves how kind we both are.
I'm actually one of the most, I have a tendency to actually be very nasty when I get frustrated.
Yes.
But I'm working on it.
Yes. I kind of overwhelmed him a little bit today, you guys.
She took me into an outdoorsman's paradise.
Well, I've never been there. I've never been to Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's ever in my life. And we needed some camping things since we're going camping. And have you been in one of those?
Yes, but it's been a really long time.
Oh, it's been a really long time. See, whereas I've never been in one. So that was a little bit overwhelming. But the way that it looked with all the wood and all that stuff, that's the type of house I would love.
Well, yeah. I don't know if I'd go so far as to have the bass swimming around in the pond.
Or how about a waterfall inside?
Well, yeah, I'm cool with the waterfall, but see, that's going to be part of like the little grotto bathroom setup. Have like a little waterfall that tumbles down into the soaking tub.
Yeah. I really liked the door handles going into the store.
They were made of antlers.
Yes. Nikki says, "You're laughing out loud, don't we all? I've been there with overwhelming my love." Yes. Tammy, we are in Texas, San Antonio area. We are in San Antonio area.
Yeah, so she's jumping around doing all kinds of stuff on Instagram and she's doing all this other stuff. I'm just straight doing my stuff where I'm doing my live streams on Facebook and simultaneously on my YouTube. That's pretty much what I'm doing.
Yep. I'm branching out, getting a little uncomfortable onto different platforms because I've always been on Facebook.
You got to make yourself uncomfortable
in order to grow. Very true.
There is no growth without getting yourself a little uncomfortable. So yeah, these are searing up nicely. Not so much.
Oh, that's your clothes.
Turn over.
Here. Hello, Laura. Hello, Bonnie.
Anybody else ever have to play chase with your food when you're trying to use tongs?
I'm sure
ouch.
you do.
Hot.
So after they're done, we're going to transfer them to a plate. And then we'll add remaining butter. We're going to put in some garlic and some mushrooms in the skillet, and we're going to saute that for about 2 minutes until it's browned. You're just going to put some in. She's doing the Jessica method today.
Nope.
No?
3 tablespoons.
Oh, you already know. Laura says hello. Hello, David.
Because, you know, you and I hate garlic, so.
I know, right?
Besides, we got to load up on the garlic
Okay.
to keep the biting bugs from getting on us.
Tammy says she's not far away. She's in Mississippi? Missouri? Mississippi? Laurel, MS.
MS is, MO is Missouri, MI is Mississippi. I don't know.
I don't know either, because when I think of MS, I think of I think of
Multiple sclerosis.
multiple sclerosis, since I'm in the medical field.
She's probably laughing at us right now.
Oh. Thank you. I love you, sister. You give me good medicine. I'm
Toronto!
glad. Hello, Ruben.
We got some friends
Toronto in the house.
from the Great White North.
New York. Hello, Brian.
I've got several friends that live in British Columbia.
Nikki says we couldn't grow without trials. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Tammy.
You know, sometimes I wish the trials were a little less trying.
That too.
Or maybe only one trial at a time. But it's all good.
Good. All right, so we are just finishing up with the remaining butter, garlic, and mushrooms, sauteing it up for about 2 minutes.
Now, the reason I'm doing 2 pans
And flinging garlic all over the stove.
is because don't have enough room.
Ooh, we got Tennessee in the house. We have a lot of family in Tennessee.
I swear to God, sometimes I'm related to like a third of East Tennessee.
Hello, Polly. Hello, Esther. Nikki, oh, heck yeah, like not 6 at one time.
Mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. We had to finish up the mushrooms that we had in the fridge so they wouldn't go bad, you know, while we're gone.
Okay.
Because they don't make bigger pans, right?
Well, we saw some that were nice and big.
Yes.
Today when we were at the Bass Pro Shop, it was a large pan. I swear to God, this thing was probably about 20 inches across. Only problem is we have a glass top stove.
So we can't use any
So we can't use any of our cast iron on it. When we finally settle down into our forever house,
we will have a chef stove.
We will have a gas stove.
Yep.
If the neighborhood we're moving into says, "Oh, we don't have gas here," I'll be like, "Well, I'm looking for a different neighborhood."
Let's see here. And how do you want your kitchen? You want a big chef stove type thing, but you want it to where you have like this. People can sit like right in front of you, and
I'm wanting to have enough burners where I can put a griddle on top of it, so I can do like the stuff they do at like the teppanyaki, hibachi style Japanese places. But you know, it's also I can do breakfast there. You know, so that way I can have friends and family hanging out around. Because I'm going to have a table just like at like the Benihana style restaurants. I'm going to have the counter around to where there's the eating places, so that way I can be cooking and serving up food, and we can have conversation while I'm doing things, because the kitchen is one of my happy places.
if my husband has his way, we'd cook over the fire outside. Yeah.
Well, we got a solo stove now.
Yep. Tammy says, I use my cast iron on my glass top. Hello, Liana. Hello, Carolyn. So, I mean, we can use it. It's just some of the pans that we have are pretty big.
I worry about scratching the glass.
That too.
That's my big concern.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, mushroom.
So then we're going to stir in our chicken broth, our cream, salt and pepper, and Parmesan. Hello, Diana.
Okay. Stir, stir.
Stir, stir.
Yep.
Yeah, it's ready. I've stirred it a few times, Lou.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it gets stirred up so that we didn't have a whole bunch of stuff just sitting on the bottom. And the better than bouillon, it says chicken broth. We decided to go with the garlic, toasted garlic, because
That just, yeah. Just kinda sounds good.
we're doing the garlic thing.
That's still in date, I hope.
Yes,
Okay.
I already looked at it. See, right there.
I
You
try
asked
to-
me that twice before I did this.
I try to have heavy whipping cream in the fridge for him, and I don't really keep track of the date on it because it's not something that I specifically use. He uses it because he's the sauce man.
I'm just
When
learning to
doing
be
all
a sauce
that-
boss.
Hello, Deborah. Hello, Kendall. Hello, Lativia. Lativia? That looks so good. I know. It is smelling so good, and we have yet to pop it in the oven, okay? Hello, Melody. She says, hope you are well. We are. We are doing well. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, France. This, oh my gosh, this looks so good.
So what I'm doing here is, stirring in the Parmesan, the cream, and the broth. And what we're doing is this is going to become our base for our sauce. Now, there's a number of different ways you can thicken a sauce. I don't have my normal spoon holder over here. I'm trying to avoid using a lot of starches and stuff in it because I'm a type 2 diabetic. So even little bits here and there, I'm trying to eliminate. But one of the ways that I've learned to thicken a sauce is simply through reduction, which means you cook it until some of the moisture boils out of it and it gets thicker for you. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing with this. Once it goes in the oven, it's going to thicken in the oven there. So now that we've got this to where we got it nice and simmering.
It looks so good. And then what you do is you transfer your pork chops back into the pan and then spoon some of the liquid over the pork chops so that they're moistened on all sides. And the pork chops that you want to use for this, you would want them about 1.5 inches thick.
At least an inch thick.
Yes, at least an inch thick. You don't want them like really, really thick.
Well, you don't want them really, really thin either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also don't have, black pepper we're good with. She doesn't like it when I get carried away with the white pepper.
Yeah, the white
I didn't
peppers.
realize that that was my first time playing with white pepper when I was making one of our batches of the fisherman's soup. And whoo, let me tell you, that had some punch to it.
Yes, it did.
But it was still good.
Hello, Denise. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Karen. Hello, Tammy.
So
we're just transferring the pork chops
but
back
you know what? I
in.
bet this would work marvelous with chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo.
I don't know if you'll have enough space for 4 in there.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I think you did 5 here.
Yeah, well.
You going to keep the juice in there? This juice? There you go. Sweet. And then after you've got your pork chops back in there, you've spooned some of the liquid over the pork chops because you want to make sure that they're moistened on all sides. And then what you're going to do is you're going to transfer to your preheated oven, which we preheated at 375 degrees. You're going to bake for 20 to 25 minutes until cooked thoroughly. Then sauce is thickened. Then you're going to spoon your liquid from the pan over the pork chops 2 to 3 times throughout.
I don't think we're going to need to do that because
No,
we
probably
have
not.
we have enough liquid.
Nikki says 2 things we have in common with cooking location. One day I'd love to have 6 countertop stoves on an island.
Yep.
So I'll have to look at the rest of your comment. Oh, there we go. Top stove on an island so the gals in the family can all cook together. The food looks so bomb. Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know if I put enough cheese.
Well, if we didn't put enough,
Nope.
if we didn't put enough cheese, you could always sprinkle a little Parmesan after it comes out.
No, yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Nope, I got it about right.
Okay.
I got it about right.
All right, so you're gonna put it in the oven for
20 minutes.
25 minutes. Whenever we have like 25 minutes, we actually start checking it at the lowest one because, of course, every oven is different depending on
a lot of factors.
depending on where you're at and everything. Yes.
And of course, if you're somebody who lives up in the mountains, you were probably already aware that altitude changes cooking times and stuff like that.
Melody says, come cook for the hubby and me. You could visit Pigeon Forge in the mountains at the same time. I know, it's been a while since we've been to Pigeon Forge. Nikki says you're very welcome. Just a few notes about this. If you want a lighter version, you could actually substitute half and half for heavy cream. The result would be delicious though, but it just won't be as rich and creamy. You can add whole garlic cloves for added garlic flavor and aesthetic.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you don't have an oven safe skillet, you can complete steps 1 through 6 in a regular pan or skillet and then transfer the sauce and pork chops to a baking dish or casserole dish and bake it as directed. So if you want the recipe to what we are making tonight, drop recipe in the comments and we will message it to you. I think that's pretty much it. Tammy says, I have enjoyed you guys today. I have to go stir up some dinner myself. All right. What you having? What you having, Tammy? Tell us. Hello, Brian. Hello, Lily. Absolutely. We will send you the recipe. But if you want that recipe, make sure to drop it below. But until next time, next Friday, we are not going to be live for Foodie Friday.
We're going to be coming back from our camping. And my VFW post is having a fish fry, so we're going to have been doing all the stuff out camping and everything else. We don't want to cook or anything when we're coming back, so we're just going to go by my VFW post for the fish fry.
But you'll have to make sure to watch for a reel, or maybe I'll do a quick video and post it so you can see what it is that we're having.
I won't be doing my normal live streams next week because we're going to be out there. But I will be sharing videos and some of the stuff that is going on to my Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
My brain is starting to.
Taco Friday. Okay.
Taco Friday.
Absolutely. Nikki, she's headed for a pedicure.
Oh.
Tammy, she's having stuffed peppers.
Stuffed peppers are awesome.
Yes, we've got a really good recipe with stuffed peppers with the cauliflower bits.
Yeah, we use cauliflower bits
so good.
as instead of like rice or bread in there to make it low carb.
Yep.
And you know what? I honestly couldn't tell the difference.
No, it was really good. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to sprinkle this out to your friends because you know what? This is going to be a really good recipe. And all I know is it smells good and it hasn't even started baking, okay? So until our next video.
Yeah, it's only been in there like 5 minutes.
Stay true to yourself, be authentic, be genuine, show love to others, and of course, be kind.
Peace, love, and photography, folks. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a great evening.